It's Visit Mima, and I thought I would read some comments, but again, I can't get them up to read them and make a video at the same time. Sometimes I just can't get my act together. But I have enjoyed hearing from y'all. Yes, I'm very blessed that I had locked the gate. I really am very blessed, and thank you for your prayers and concerns. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just really blessed. Very unusual situation. But you know, if I didn't have the camera, I wouldn't have even known. You know, because I wouldn't have known. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Where you live, do you feel safe? Do you? I know when I lived over at the independent living over there, I never felt safe. I thought I felt safe because it looked like it should be safe, but I never felt safe. I feel safe here. This is just a unusual situation, and I've learned from it. Lock my gate every night. Simple as that. Although it was 7:30 and it was daylight when still daylight here with daylight savings time. But enough about that. We won't talk about bad things. We're going to talk about good things today. And knowing that it's Saturday and it's been quite a day, my sister has been very happy that her kitchen's coming together and her son left today, and so now she can rest. She could hardly move. You know, you never want to let your kids know if you're hurting or you're tired or you're worn out. You don't want them to know that, but you know that as soon as they leave, you're going to collapse. So you just do that. I don't know if that's from us just sitting around and watching TV and YouTubers. That's what I do. You know, I read some and watch TV some and listen to audio books some and eat some and water my plants some. But sometimes you just want to talk to somebody, you know. And you're not just somebody, you're special because you're out there and you're commenting, and I know you're out there, so I don't feel as strange as I did when I first started because I didn't know exactly what, I guess I expected a big criticism from everybody that I'd heard YouTubers were getting, and they were having to block people. But I never had that problem, knock on wood, and praise God. Good people have come my way and commented and shared with others, and I'm very happy with my situation here, and as you are too, I'm sure. And I've been collecting these pictures for this past year of people sitting on their couch or in their chair crocheting. And pretty soon I'm going to have enough to do a video. You know, I've been talking to you about that I'm collecting people. Most of them, they're so cute. They got your little feet, you know. And you got your blanket or your afghan, whatever you're working on your legs, and you have your feet up in the air on a footstool or on a chair like mine. And I go, that's just so cute, so cute. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some kind of cute name and put some cute music to it, and just have it just so we could see how everybody is just like us. We're crocheters, and it's just we're all giving our minds and hands and peace of mind. And most of the people viewing, I guess they're just like me. I think you are. You seem, some of you are younger, of course. And, but very seldom anybody older than me, which is, now I know there's got to be some older folks than me out there. Or maybe not, I don't know. We don't care what age group it is anyway. But I do know the new crocheters are really apt. I mean, they have put it together. Their videos are like very technical and very, exacting, and it's just amazing. It's very, very hard work to manage a YouTube channel. For mine, it's very simple, really, because I don't do anything that that would be too difficult for me to do. If I can't do it with my cell phone, pretty well, I can't do it. Sometimes I use the iPad, but most of the time the cell phone does my videos. And I just load them up from there. And I do a little editing, but if I can, otherwise I just cut out what I don't think y'all would be interested in, or it sounds so silly you'd think I'm insane and you'd want to call the mental institution to come get me. But we're all a little crazy, aren't we? Just a little bit. Yes, just a little bit. I went out in the yard today and sat with my sister a few minutes after her son had left. Pollen was so bad. I talked about that yesterday. Well, it's bad today. And I had to, get myself together. Get back in this house. And I have one of those little air conditioners like that. It's a European air conditioner. Well, it's an air conditioner. It's a half and half. I think it's about this tall. Sits in the wall in there. Very quiet. Does a job for the size of the apartment without any problems. Not noisy. Anything like that. The only thing that's really, really noisy in this house is the dishwasher. And I'm just tickled to death to have a dishwasher in the washing machine. I really like that very much. How many of y'all have time for yourselves? Do you, most of you, just like me, you have all the time in the world, it seems? Except when I have to go to the doctors or something. I get to go to the dentist, I called my son to see if he could come pick me up, and he said, well, Holly's coming in from out of town, from Europe. And said like we're rich people, doesn't it? My daughter-in-law's daddy, I told you, paid for both his girls to go to Europe for 10 days. So she should be getting back Thursday. So that's the day I have my dentist appointment. And I think my granddaughter's going to be in town too, so I may have to call the van to come pick me up in the hover round. Take me to the dentist. You know what's really hard, though, when you're in a hover round and you go into the dentist office, it's the fact that the doorways aren't really big enough. Now, the hover round does work pretty good for the size of my body, that it doesn't take a lot of room up, but, you have to be able to operate it pretty good. I get better all the time. I've had it now almost 2 years, I think. And I only use it when I have to use it. Trying to keep my legs strong, as long as I can do that. But I was watching a YouTube network the other day, and the young lady was saying, there's a lot of runway fashions out there that are using crochet items, tops and sweaters, and shells and stuff made out of cotton. And you can buy them at Walmart or fine stores or not fine stores, Target, or you can find them everywhere that's been crocheted. Now, I'm thinking that there are people that are not paid very much for them. for doing the work to make them. And they were saying, well, we don't have machines that crochet. You know, there's all kinds of knitting machines. We talked about that before. But there's not any crochet machines. So we are a unique breed in ourselves, being crocheters. But if it ever comes out with it as a crocheting machine, I guess I'll still crochet. I mean, when the knitting machine come out, I didn't get one of them. I did get one of those little round ones, you know, that it really wasn't a machine. It was just a little clamp with nails all around and you knit like that. But I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't the same as, you know, working with the yarn and pacing yourself. And I don't know, it's just sort of comforting. You watch TV or listen to things and listen to each other. I haven't gotten any, watch any soap operas. Do they even have soap operas on TV anymore? You know, very seldom watch regular TV. Most of it's commercials about helping Medicare, you know, or some kind of phone for seniors, or I haven't seen any, you know, advertisements. I guess if you're not out there watching it, you wouldn't know if there's any kind of sitcoms going on. TV's changed, that's all there is to it. Definitely changed. Here we go. Here, what you guys are up to, and remember, we must be very special to be able to crochet when they can't even make a machine do it. I'll try to cut this video down if y'all want me to. I see where on the analytic thing, I finally found out I could look at that, and it tells me that no one's watching the whole video. Percentages are real low, and I said, well, does it really matter? No, I don't think it really matters, you know, if you watch all of it or not. I'll just talk, and if you don't want to watch me anymore, you'll turn me off. And I mean, that's what I do. If I get on there and I start watching animals from Africa, somebody's on safari or something, and I've had enough, I just turn it off. Just like a TV or anything else. But as long as I can keep talking, I'll keep talking. Boy, this is getting pretty good size. I've got going pretty slow, really. I've still got 5 skeins. I'm going to have to stop on this one and make another one, or make a different style, because this is getting pretty good size. You don't want to get one too large, because then I don't use them as easily and comfortably as I do the smaller ones, you know. But I've never made a complete yellow one before, but it is cheery looking, bright. Right, so you might be seeing yellow for a while. I wonder if I can make a little top. That'd be cute for a little top, although it is awfully strong yellow. Oh well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Yeah, most of you are saying, oh, I've been crocheting, or I taught myself since I was 8 years old. And, you know, we're amazing, aren't we? We're amazing. Yeah. And somebody was talking about, yeah, my mother crocheted, but I never really learned from her. You know, my daughter never learned from me. Never wanted to. In fact, if I crocheted around her, it made her nervous. I don't know why. She probably wanted my attention. That's why. But, you know, I could give her my attention in crochet. But when you're raising kids, you don't have a lot of time to crochet. And if you're working and have children, very difficult. Very difficult to keep everything going like you should be able to do. Of course, I guess men are better now than they used to be. I think men now are stepping up to their roles if if they do at all. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I guess I'm not saying anything new or old. Oh, just looking at my hair. I forgot I had that thing on. Oh, well. I put that on this morning because I thought it was just sort of cheerful, and I wanted to cheerful myself up a little bit. I've seen my son-in-law, my nephew for a few minutes, and my sister for a few minutes. So I guess I've done my entertainment for today. Oh, well, I'll be here all week, you know, as the comedian says. And I think of you all very much, of all your caring and support, and I do appreciate it, and you are special. And I'll let you go now. You can see my puppies over there snoring. They've been playing outside. So, adios, or hello, goodbye. Remember, God has you in His hands, and pray for Mother Earth, and support each other, and be safe. We all need to be safe. It's not, as I think Daniel wrote in his comment, it says, like, we're not in Kansas anymore from the Wizard of Oz. So lock the gate.